Um, Rob, we'll first of all talk about you and then come on to the Newport game. 12 months ago, you were in the starting lineup here at Field Mill. You were scoring goals for fun. Have things in your mind changed?
Um, no, not really. I've had a bitty pre-season. I was able to participate in some of the training until I got ill, and then I could train but not play any games, which in pre-season is where you get your real fitness really. Until I had my operation, and obviously that's put me back quite a bit. So I had to get my fitness up, and then obviously I'm waiting to play games.
Been a slow start then, been a frustrating start I imagine as well.
Not really, because I've been in the game long enough to realise that if there's someone else in your position that are doing well, and the team are doing well, then you just got to buy your time anyway. The team have done that. Cons and Keegan have hit the ground running. So I'm no different to any other player in any other league, in any other team. I've been out injured and I'm just going to have to wait my turn.
It's been a remarkable turnaround there, because there was a stage in the summer where you were the only recognised striker at this club. There's been players in and now there's been players out as well.
Yeah, but like I said, I was ill. I had to have surgery, and there's not much I can do about that. I think the gaffer was well aware that I was the only forward that he had in the club, and he was aware that I'd been struggling with a problem for the last 12 or 15 months or so. So he knew he needed cover, and he would have been crazy not to bring it in.
In terms of where that injury is, and that it was the appendix I believe was giving you, shall we say, trouble to say the least. Where is that now? Is that all calmed down?
Yeah, I had my appendix removed, and I was back training in, light jogging in 2 weeks, and I've gone from strength to strength from then. I haven't had quite as many minutes on the pitch as I would like to have, but at the same time, it's hard to get fitness in league games, and I've been happy with my role coming off the bench. It's been just enough for me up until now, because I needed to find my feet again. It's the only football I have played since the end of last season, where I didn't play a lot towards the end anyway last season. So I'm not in any great rush, or I wasn't in any great rush to come back and be in the team straight away.
I don't think anyone can question your passion or desire to play for Mansfield Town. We take that game against Altrincham, the penalty at the end when you didn't get the opportunity to take that kick at goal, but you're obviously very passionate about having the opportunity to be on the park and get on the score sheet.
Yeah, definitely. I just felt as I've been here 2 years, and it's always been my responsibility since I've been here to take the penalty kick. So I didn't see the Altrincham game as being anything different. I was always under the illusion that if the penalty kicker's on the pitch, then he'll take the penalty. I remember last season I come on in the last 10 minutes against Rushden and we got one, and I took it that day. So I didn't see Altrincham was any different, and when I got told otherwise, then I didn't like it rightly or wrongly the way I reacted. I see it as my job, and I want to do my job.
Was it difficult then listening to fans or reading comments from fans saying that it was almost like having a tantrum on the pitch?
Maybe that's the first I've heard of it, but no, they can say what they want. I'm a forward. That's my job, and I want to score goals.
On to this weekend's game then, Newport, a trip back to Wales.
Yeah, it should be interesting. I spent 5-6 months there, which was a great time in my career. But we'll go there. We don't know the team yet, so we'll wait and see what that is. But I'll be looking to do well, no matter how much I play.
Is there a personal incentive, because obviously you are Welsh, Rob, but you are playing back in Wales against Newport? Is there a little bit of extra spice added to this game at all?
Yeah, there is, because I was nowhere near my best when I was there. It was the first time I'd gone from full-time to part-time football in my career, and I just couldn't get to grips with it really. I learnt an awful lot from my time there about myself, and that I need to be training every day. And I left there a bit sad, because I weren't able to do what Dean had brought me in to do.
In terms of the game against Newport though, what have you made of them so far this season?
I haven't seen him too much, and apparently they've changed a lot from when I was there. I still know a handful of the players, but they've had a good start. They've beat Rushden. I think they've lost one game, maybe. Have they one game or? So for a team coming up from the Conference South or the Conference North, that's a really promising, solid start.
Is it difficult playing sides that are newly promoted, because they often come with this tag of we've got something to prove against, shall we say, more established Premier sides such as yourself?
Maybe we played one last week, but they're games as a Mansfield Town player that you look to go into and you're expected to take 3 points. So the lads have seen it as a good opportunity now to play Southport and Newport back to back. It's a great opportunity to go and get 6 points.
And finally, the off-field story has been Holsworth versus Holsworth this weekend. Have the players been gently ribbing the manager in the changing room about this weekend?
No, I think that everyone knows how much it'll mean for the gaffer to go there and turn Dean over, and I'm sure Dean's telling his players the same. It's obviously a big game for both of them, personally, but it's 3 points for a win and 1 point for a draw, so if we win we're not going to get any more. If we lose we won't lose any more, but obviously there is a bit extra riding on it for the gaffer.
Luke, a good start to the season, a late arrival maybe to David Holsworth's squad, but you certainly made an impact.
Yeah, it's gone really well. I mean, it did come late. I was only on trial 2 weeks before the season starts, and my first thoughts, I came to the game at Hucknall on a Monday evening, and I saw that it was a big squad, and I thought, he's going to have his squad ready, but I thought I can only do my best, and fortunately it worked out.
Testament then to how well you've played in the early part of the season, and David then offered you a 6-month contract.
Yeah, I'm really grateful for him to do that. I know he's got a big squad here already, and it was probably he had his squad ready for the season, but he felt that I could be an addition to the squad, and I really thank him for that, and hopefully it will work out even more to the future.
You talked about a big squad, a big set of strikers as well. There's quite a few of you. How have you sort of blended in, and how have you got to know the other guys? Yeah,
it's great. I mean, training's great. Everyone's got a good understanding of each other, and you've got to fight for your place in the team. There's a lot of competition on every position on the team, but it's good, it keeps everyone on their toes, and no one's going to be slacking in training or in the matches. Some
sections of the Ian Greaves stand behind us have labelled you with the tag of impact player or super sub. How does that sit with you?
Yeah, that's what I just want to play football. I mean, just to get on the pitch for however long is a good opportunity for me. I don't mind if it means a team. It's going to help the team. If I'm coming on as an impact, then it's good to go.
You've had opportunities to start though. How were they? You enjoyed them, no doubt.
Yeah, very. It's always nice to be in the starting 11. Obviously you've got the to go from the manager, and he feels that he always puts his strongest 11 out, and to be in that starting 11, it's a great opportunity to show what you can do from the start of a game.
In terms of your relationship with the fans, part of the contract that you're on was funded by the 12 Stagger supporters group here. Does that sort of say between you and the supporters you're a little bit closer than some of the other players?
Yeah, you could say that, but they like all the players, it's good for them to do that, and I do feel that, I've got to repay them back with what I can do on the pitch, and hopefully I can do that more, so the more time I get on the pitch.
You are on a 6-month contract up till January. Do you feel under pressure to perform to see if that contract can be extended?
No, not really. It's only 6 months, but I'll just play up until then and see what happens. Just play the best and train to the best of my abilities, and then when January comes, we'll cross that bridge.
The important thing to say at this point is you're still a young player, still learning. How much have you learned off the likes of Rob Duffy and Keegan Parker up front?
Yeah, wherever I go, I learn from players. About movement and hold-up play, and it can always affect my game, watching other players and what they do on and off the pitch. So it's good.
Newport away this weekend. Your thoughts on them first?
Yeah, obviously it's our gaffer's brother in charge there. I've played against them a couple of times last year. It'll be a tough game, so it's a tough place to go. We've got a good crowd there, but I'm pretty sure we can go there and get a win.
How much of a, shall we say, importance has the Holsworth versus Holsworth saga played in training this week? Have players been giving the manager a gentle ribbing about it afterwards?
Not really, no. We just another game for us, really. Obviously personal for him, and I'm sure we want to win, and we'll want to win for him, but it's been like another normal week, really.
And away form this season's been very good. We look at the performance against Southport and Altrincham. We want to carry that on away from home.
Yeah, definitely. We should we really expect to win the games at home, and if we can win away from home as well, it's just a bonus.
Duncan Russell, the assistant manager, said to us on Monday that he felt the players relax away from home. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, I like playing at home, but I love away games because people don't expect you to go there and win. But I really think that away games are just important as the home games. I like being a bit of the underdog, and just maybe like against Kidderminster and Altrincham.